Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Pooch Patrol TV. I am going to be covering a brand new series, which is something I've been working on quite hard in the background. So I'm going to be bringing to you over the course of the next few weeks Doggy Body Language 101. We're going to be producing several videos covering this series. Each video will concentrate on a certain aspect of a dog and their emotions and how you can read them and how this can help you in the future. So I hope you guys find this really useful. So grab a coffee, sit down, buckle up, and I hope you enjoy. So why am I doing this? Well, I am on a mission to teach the world basic dog language. But why? I believe that every dog, when they buy a puppy or buy a dog from a rescue home or a legit puppy breeder, that they should be taught body language, basic dog body language, whether it's in the form of a pamphlet or a small video or something, just so they can be more prepared when they take their dog out for a walk. And it's not just about their dog and how their dog is going to react, it's about how other dogs are going to react, and being able to tell whether a dog is happy, whether a dog is scared, or whether a dog is angry can really help you when you're out walking your pooch. As a dog walker, I walk dogs pretty much every day, and I could walk up to 5-6 dogs a day, and as you can imagine, I've heard it all, and it's got to the point where I'm just a bit fed up. I'm fed up with it all. I'm fed up with people who say my dog's aggressive. I'm fed up with people saying my dog's needs proper training or this, that and the other. And it's actually the complete opposite. And this is because they don't understand how the dog is reacting. They don't understand why the dog is reacting. They don't understand what signs a dog's body is giving out. And if they did, they would have a better understanding. Some of the things I've discovered. Your dog's aggressive. Is he? Is he really? Is my dog aggressive? Or is he reacting to you throwing your ball because he wants to chase it? Is he reacting to your dog because your dog's barking? Or is he barrier restrictive? Is he barrier, fighting because he wants to go and play? He's very hyper and he's annoyed at me because I have him on the lead. And you get people going, it's okay, my dog loves me. No, they don't. Not every dog likes every human, just like humans. So because my dog might be scared of you or barking at you, just because you think every dog loves you doesn't mean they do. My experience at the dog shelter is that there are a lot of scared male dogs that are scared of males, for example, and this is because they've been hurt, they've been mistreated and stuff like that. So if you see a dog and it's acting a bit strange and a little bit scared, ask the walker beforehand, is he okay to talk to? Is he okay to say hello to? And you might find that they say, no, sorry, he's very scared of strangers, he's very scared of men, for example. And I've dealt with dogs that are scared of men. As a man myself, I have had to work very hard to deal with certain dogs, to gain their trust, to gain their respect, to show them that I'm not here to hurt you. It's okay, my dog's friendly. Well, your dog might be friendly, but I might be walking an actual aggressive dog, which is why he's on a lead. I might even have a harness and a lead, a red lead or a yellow lead, saying he's nervous. If that dog's nervous or anxious, if he's scared of dogs, or if he is in fact dog aggressive, he may react to your friendly dog. So don't let your dog come running towards me. You see a dog on a lead, put your dog on a lead, walk up to that dog walker and say, oh, why is your dog on the lead? Any reason? Because my dog really is quite friendly. And they might say, oh yeah, it's fine. Or they might say, no, actually, he got bit as a puppy and now he's really scared of other dogs and, will get aggressive. It's okay, they'll take a treat. When a dog is anxious, when a dog is hyper, it's more likely not to take a treat off you. And also, you don't know what health benefits that dog needs. He may actually be allergic to wheat, allergic to grain. You just don't know. And you forcing that treat into that dog's mouth, it's going to do the opposite of what you want it to do. It needs proper training. Oh, okay, maybe it does. How do you know I'm not training him at the moment? How do you know there isn't a training plan in operation? Ask me first. Don't just assume. Oh, I'll fist a dog. He'll love me. Yeah, he'll probably bite you. You know, the first rule is to ask the owner if you want to do something, if you want to fuss it, if you want to approach him, if you want to give him a treat, because there might be underlying issues that you don't know. So basically what I want to achieve is for you to understand what a dog is trying to say to you through its body language, and that way you'll form a better bond between you and your dog, but you're also able to protect your dog when you're out walking from other dogs who may have issues. Or if you think a dog is aggressive because it's being hyper, perhaps because it wants to go out and play and I'm not letting it out on the lead, don't just assume it's aggressive. You know, actually take the time to ask and you just might be surprised. So I really hope you find this really useful. So for now guys, I think I'm just going to cover the basics. I did think about going into too much detail, but I thought that's too much for a YouTube video. So I may do that in some up and coming blogs, so look out for my blogs. If you have any questions or you have any queries and worries about your dog, and you'd like to know why your dog is showing certain signs, or you're not too sure about what the signs are that your dog is showing, then please leave a comment below and I will get back to you and I will try to answer any questions you may have. But for now, in this series we're going to cover the basics. So that includes happiness, curiosity, aggression, fear and calm. And what we will do is we will look at how the body reacts, what the body is showing, what the body is doing of that dog, and how we can tell whether it's happy. How can we tell if he is aggressive or scared? I may cover a couple of more things later on, which include what to do when the dog is biting you, and how to deal with an angry dog, why do dogs sniff each other, body shaking, and playing around, what dogs do when they have a play. But for this video we are going to be talking about perception, and this is brilliant. This is something you really need to understand before you cover any of the other basics. This is bread and butter. So we'll cover that in the next slide. Right, so what do I mean by perception? Well, I'm going to give you three examples, but you have to be aware of what you are doing, what your dog is doing, and the environment that your dog and yourself are in, because some of the signs may mean one thing but actually mean another thing. So let me explain. Certain aspects of a dog's body can give you two different meanings, so you have to understand what's around you, what is happening and why it's happening, to understand what your dog is showing through its body. So for example, yawning. Now, yawning can mean a couple of things. It can mean, yeah, it's tired, or it can mean it's quite anxious, it's quite scared, it's quite aggressive, it's in an uncomfortable situation. So how do you know the difference? Well, you've just got back from your walk, it's in the evening, it's quite late, your dog's just lying there and it yawns. So okay, you're at home, you've just been on a long walk and you're in a safe environment, so it's quite easily to say that your dog is yawning because it's tired, and sometimes because it's quite relaxed as well. You're out on a walk and your dog's just been barked at and attacked not necessarily bitten, but a dog has been barking at you quite aggressively and you're anxious, you try to avoid this dog, your dog's got a little bit scared and everything turned out okay, but while this was happening your dog yawned. Okay, so you're outside walking, for example, you've just been barked at by an aggressive dog, you felt uneasy, you felt nervous, and your dog's picked up on that. It's been put in a situation that it's very uncomfortable with, so it yawns because it's a bit anxious, it's a bit, oh, I don't like this. Another one is lip licking. So it's licked his lips, but why? Now, you're at home, you're giving him a tasty bone. You're at home, you're giving him its dinner. Now, okay, let's look at that. Straight away you're at home, you're in a safe environment, it's just had a tasty bone or it's waiting for its dinner. So it's safe to say it's licking its lips because it's hungry and it can't wait to eat its food. But what about when you're outside? Okay, cool. So we're taking the dog out for a walk, he's done something that's really good and you're giving him a treat. You're standing there, you've done a whole thing, good boy, sit, give me a paw, and it's waiting patiently for this treat, so it's licking his lips. Okay, so nothing bad's happened. He's been a good boy, he's been told he's a good boy, or a girl of course, and you're standing there while he's sitting with one of his favourite treats in your hand. Again, he's licking his lips because he's waiting for his treat. But okay, so what happens if you're out on a walk and another dog has come up to you and been quite assertive, perhaps he's been aggressively sniffing your dog and your dog doesn't quite like that, or he's been barking in your dog's face and you felt uncomfortable and your dog's been uncomfortable? Well, again, in this situation he'll lick his lips, but this time it is a sign of nervousness or anxiousness. And why is this? Well, you're out on a walk, but suddenly his safe environment has become a bit uncomfortable for your dog. It feels a bit unsafe. He's being almost bullied by this dog that's sniffing him continuously, or this dog that is, you know, barking in his face, and he really doesn't like it and he finds us quite nervous. And if you think about it, when we're nervous or we're anxious, we lick our lips a little bit as well, don't we? So it's a similar thing. And again, this one's a good one, a dog wagging his tail. So you're at home, you're playing with a ball, you're playing with a tug toy, or you're outside on a walk, you've got a branch, you're playing with this, or you're having a bit of a run, you're having a play, and life is good. Your dog's jumping up on you, he's perhaps licking your face, and he's having the time of his life, and his tail is wagging left and right. Now this is brilliant. So what have we got here? Let's break it down. We're having a brilliant time, your dog is happy, you're playing with your dog, you're engaging in everything he loves, whether it's a ball, a toy, a branch. You're in the garden, you're at home, or you're outside and you're having the time of your life. Well, the dog is definitely having the time of his life. So he's basically happy, he loves it, and he is showing this through his tail wagging. Now, okay, so you're out on a walk again and you come across this dog once again that's barking at you. He doesn't like it, but the dog's just standing there and he's barking at you, and you're happy to walk by, but your dog suddenly got a bit slow, he's not too sure, but he's wagging his tail. Now most people would say it's okay, he's wagging his tail, he's happy. Well, no, he's not, he's actually quite agitated at this point. And the way the tail wags is different. It could be a slow, steady, very slow wag, and the tail will be down less, or it could be really fast, really quite almost violently fast. And these are signs that your dog is agitated. He doesn't like the situation he's in, and he's getting kind of hyped up, potentially even getting ready to be aggressive himself. Now, how can you tell the two? Well, it's quite easy. On the one hand, you're having a play and loving life, and on the other hand, you've got this unsafe not very nice, good feeling situation, a horrible, bad feeling, a horrible situation where this other dog is being a bit of an idiot, and your dog's not sure whether he needs to protect you, protect himself, and he's just feeling a bit agitated. So as you can see, just with these 3 examples, you need to learn that what are you doing, what's the environment that you were in, and what is the situation. So where are you? Are you outside? Are you at home? What are you doing? Oh, you're playing with your dog. What's happening? Are we having a great time, or are you in a unsafe, unstable, potentially threatening situation? So by understanding this will help you to understand body language, to understand whether your dog is happy or whether your dog is scared. And this will go a long way into understanding what your dog is trying to tell you through his body. And this way you can look after your dog, protect your dog, and have a greater bond than ever before. Well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for getting this far. Really do appreciate it. I hope you can understand that before we get into looking at what a dog's body is trying to tell you, we need to first understand the situation, the environment that the dog is in, to understand what his body is trying to tell us. Of course, please leave a like, and please subscribe and follow this channel. We really need a bit of love at the moment, so anybody who does subscribe will keep up to date, and we really appreciate it. We also have other social channels. I do regular blogging at poochpatrolrugby.wordpress.com entitled Ramblings of a Dog Walker. So here I just talk about anything dog related, anything at all. You can find us on Facebook, Pooch Patrol, A Lead to Peace, and of course Instagram, where I post pictures live from our walks on Instagram, unfiltered, because we love the dogs the way they are, and that is at Pooch Patrol Rugby. So thank you again, guys. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.